League Baseball on. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. Just about to get started. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Oh. And a swing and a miss. One down.
Right fielder, James Wood.
Just off the inside edge.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count. Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. That clips the corner. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. Back here at Citi Field. And getting the start for Baltimore, Michael Wacha. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Way out front for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Holiday. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Tommy Edman at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-1. Foul ball there. In the air, left field. Ward gets under it. 2 away now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball two.
And there's a ball. In for a strike. Full count now. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. second inning set to go. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
One and two here. That one ripped. And foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
One up, one down. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And next for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Hit on the ground to short. Edman fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
That's the ball.
There's a line drive to left field, and it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. He's there. It's a two-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second. Max Muncy up now for the Mets. Outside with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. That's a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Here's the tag, and he's out. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Derek Hill digs in now. That one to first. Lowe takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball. Inside.
Westburg playing up the middle at short, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Stop. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. James Wood, the next to hit for the Orioles, struck out swinging his first time. Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Wilyer Abreu up now for the Mets. And there's the strike. That one fouled off. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And fouled off. Check swing. Went around. And that is strike two. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Tied up here in the early going. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Hard ground ball for a base stop. One runs in, fires it to the plate. He's in there.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Carson Benj. Strike two.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
No, that's a ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And it's 3-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Pete Alonso.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped to short. Edman slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count's full. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced the starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Toss to Alonso. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Holiday to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Jackson tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holiday.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Right side, the flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 out man at first. Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1 out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the inside corner for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's in there. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Golden opportunity right here. New pitcher on now, Daniel Lynch.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that's a foul ball. Yoan. And he swings through that one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes into third.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, fouled off. And the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up near the fence. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Foul ball.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Smoked into left field. Base hit. 1 run across. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. On the ground. Whips it across. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-2. Tries to hold up. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And now it's 1-2.
Ball. Slow.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. That's the third. Over to Lowe. That's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. To the bottom of the 5th, Yordan Alvarez up now for the Mets. New pitcher on here, Tyler Wells.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Oh.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Westberg under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
And that's outside. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Top 6, digging in, Jackson Holliday. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Austin Warren.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the...
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Derek Hill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Foul ball there. The 0-1. On the ground to first. Lowe takes it himself, and that's an out. This to third. What a stop. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Warren, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Smoked on the ground a second. They limit the damage here. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th, Max Muncy up now for the Mets.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. The
Here we go.
2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Didn't go. And a payoff pitch. One down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
First pitch swinging. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
The Orioles up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
nope.
He's
That's
just
away.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And next for New York, Bryson Stott. This one popped up. Westberg under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Now pitching for the
Taking
Mets.
over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
For the Orioles.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
On the ground, right side. Low. Steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 out. Base is empty, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Blaze Alexander looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. In the air, right field, Abreu moving under this one. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th. Nathaniel Lowe up now. So a new arm out of the bullpen. For the Orioles, Nick Riquet.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Westberg. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Out number 2.
Oh!
2 down, nobody on. Right through there, got him. And that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Down the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward. Now pitching for the Mets.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Devin Williams.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Got him swinging. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now. Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Outside low, ball 1.
Nope, that's low.
Westburg off of first with 2 away. Line drive. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Yordan Alvarez.
Oh,
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. 1 away.
that's the ball. Ball, outside.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Alexander. And that will end the inning.
Leading off for Baltimore, first baseman Pete Alonso.
This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bench in and to his right. Takes it in for the out. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles. Kobe Mayo, pinch hitter coming on. Colton Cowser, runner on first with 1 down for him. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. No swing. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu under it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom 9. Max Muncy up now for the Mets. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Cano, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Wood settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Carson Benz.
That's towards center. Hill under this one. He's got it. 2 down. So last chance for the Mets. Bryson Stott will hit next.
Bryson Stott.
Line to left and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball popped up. And he's got